Get Eeno.
What's gross? Oh, it's Eeno. Seela. Eeno. Seela, what's gross?
Eeno.
Eeno.
Balls.
Seela.
Filthy Eeno.
Get away from us. What's gross? Seela. Get away from us.
Farts club gracefully.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Call 911. Call 911. Do something. Get some help, for God's sake. It'll be all right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't stand there. Call 911. Oh, what's her problem? It's only Eeno. Oh, God. Don't try to move. It'll be all right. It'll be... God, what's the matter with you people? She's dead! She's dead! Why didn't you help her? Why didn't you help her? Why didn't you help her? Why?
That was the scene in California's Mojave Desert 8 years ago. Our historic first view of the Newcomer ship. Theirs was a slave ship carrying 250,000 beings, bred to adapt, evolve, and labor in any environment. These newcomers are physically stronger than human beings, with keener senses and 2 hearts. With no way to leave Earth, the Tanktonese newcomers have become the latest addition to the population of Los Angeles.
It's not too bad. You're lucky you didn't get salt water in your eyes.
Well, if we weren't so underfunded and understaffed, I could have called for human backup. So tell me, Morris, is she starting to kick you?
I think she's doing cartwheels.
How long has it been since the pod transfer? 5 weeks?
Just 3.
Really? Well, you're so big.
Hey, Morris. George. What happened?
Oh, George walked into a 594. The perp pulled a squirt gun and shot him with salt water.
Oh.
Do you know what I miss most about being pregnant? It's that special appreciation you suddenly feel for your body. I mean, you never look at your genitalia in the same way.
I really don't want to think about it, George.
Yes. What once was just an object of sexual gratification now supports and nourishes new life.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Oh. I have a few paternity shirts left over from my last pregnancy. I'll bring them by tomorrow.
Beats me, George. You guys got all this advanced technology, you still can't figure a way around pregnancy.
What do you mean?
Well, after the woman pops a pot out, why don't you just cook the kid in a test tube the rest of the way?
And deprive ourselves of life's greatest pleasures? You know, Matt, sometimes I don't understand you. Decorating your desk?
No, it's for Kathy. She's moving in today.
Kathy's moving into your apartment?
Mm-hmm. And so what?
Well, normally the male moves into the female's chuklak, nest.
Welcome to Earth, George. It's either my chuklak or no chuklak.
You couldn't find her one with a few more leaves?
I've had plenty of leaves. I just forgot it in my trunk for a few days. That should fix it up.
George, Albert and I need to talk to you. We have decided to have a child.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Seeing Morris called pregnant
It made him realize how much he wants a baby.
And I know Binghams don't usually choose to parent, but I feel it would bring us so much closer.
Of course.
We want you to serve as Ganem and fertilize May.
Me? Oh, Albert. May.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
You fertilize May.
Well, as a Bingham, Albert is physiologically incapable of fertilizing May. He can only catalyze her. In order to conceive, she needs a gamma.
Albert was Bimam for your children, and you will be Ganem for ours. It's so beautiful.
Oh, Albert. May. It's a great honor. Thank you.
Oh boy, 3 to tango.
Albert. I'll need a new robe for the ceremony.
You know, Studley, you might want to run this past the missus first.
Why?
Well, most wives aren't particularly thrilled when their hubbies have sex with other women.
Well, we may be on Earth, but we are Tinctonese. We are not given to petty human jealousy. Susan will be elated. As proud as a teapot.
Peacock, and I doubt it.
Sikes, Francisco. Sorry to intrude on your morning reverie. This 245 just came in.
Hey, Bri, when are we going to get those new computers? We sent in the requisitions 6 months ago.
Sykes, in case you haven't noticed, this department's broke. And besides, little boys have to earn their toys. Hey, little man, how you doing? Get to work.
Human witnesses report that the victim's pleas for help were ignored by newcomer bystanders. Strange.
Sounds like L.A. to me.
Well, I just meant that by and large, newcomers tend to be good Samaritans.
Samaritans.
Well, that too.
She looks about 16. No ID.
And Eno.
A what?
I don't want to have anything to do with this case.
What are you talking about?
It's a waste of time. Enos. They have no respect for life. They are dikak, savages.
Eenos. What's an Eeno?
Just take it from me. These creatures are not worth a second of our time.
Creatures? Is this my partner talking? Defender of the oppressed? If I said something like that, you'd be stomping me with your self-righteous
I don't want to get into
boots.
this with you. They shouldn't even be out on the street. No Tinctonese should have to look at an Eno.
George, she is Tinctonese.
Oh, hardly. Just look at those spots. Well, they're practically gray. And so ill-defined.
You're kidding, right?
Well, I don't expect you to understand. To humans, we all look alike, but we are not.
Hey. Listen, I don't know what bug flew up your colon, but we're cops, George. And that girl, whatever you want to call her, is dead. We're gonna find out why.
May I bring you something to drink?
A glass of Chardonnay for me. What sour milks do you have by the glass?
Our house, California Guernsey, or a very nice Wisconsin Jersey.
I'll have the Jersey.
Our specials today for humans, a fresh Dover sole, lightly sauteed in a Meunier sauce. And for newcomers, we have faux tornado of beef made from pressed eggplant.
Sour milk. For lunch? I need a drink. Can't be a bad hair day. So what is it? I'm not getting the senior vice presidency. Rosa is, and she should. She's got great ideas, better than mine.
Rosa was just in the right place at the right time, and come on. You promised you were going to stop with all this negative self-image bourgeois.
It's not bourgeois. I just feel like, what's the expression? An old screw. Shoe. Whatever. Even my husband's bored with me.
George? You mean you two aren't...
Oh, we're having sex, if you can call it that. It's just so dull and unimaginative. George seems to have forgotten that there's more to lovemaking than the Zekchak position.
The what?
It's our equivalent to your masonry position. Except, of course, the male has his right ankle under the female's chin. Of course. And then he's asleep 2 minutes after we're done. I'm obviously not attractive to him anymore.
Here you are, ladies.
Susan, you're an alarmist. So your sex isn't setting off the smoke detector. It's not like George is playing around or anything.
Playing around?
I'm sure he wouldn't. Girl, You're gonna have to pull yourself out of this funk. You were a talented, beautiful female. You're worrying for nothing.
Hi, Kathy. Thanks for coming.
Oh, this is gonna put me behind. I don't know if I can get all my things moved into your place tonight.
That's okay.
Matt, George, this is my assistant Daniel.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, the regular Emmy booked. Gave me some crap about some personal emergency. Seems my newcomer colleagues are a little hinky about this case.
The victim is an Eeno.
Oh,
I'm sorry you had to be subjected to this.
that's all right.
You know, George, I'm starting to think that under that alien skin there beats the two hearts of a bigot.
That's ridiculous.
Eenos are savages. No one should have to look at an Eeno. Doesn't that sound like bigotry to you?
Matt, bigotry is an unfounded, irrational bias. Any negative feeling I have toward Eenos comes from direct experience.
Oh, yeah? What kind of direct experience?
Maybe we should just get on with the autopsy.
No. I want to hear about this direct experience. What, one of those Eenos came over to clean the pool and left some leaves in the drain?
We're wasting time. Let's get this over with.
Like I said, bigot.
The deceased was shot with a tranquilizing dart, but the cause of death was most likely trauma from the impact of the car.
I'll have to take a tissue sample. Did you know she was pregnant?
No.
About 9 weeks.
She was very close to VDOC. That's the transference of the pod to the male. All right, let's sit up. I'll start the internal exam now.
Eenno propri spari. If tu not farsus nimas sols. Vots, tellu entensi remnit. Nitiga utis.
They didn't really have a choice.
Their failure put us all at risk.
Yes, but do we have to do this?
As an example to the others. Arase meganimo. Sila. Natiga usasa.
Following the standard postmortem procedure for a pregnant newcomer female, I'm going to make a Bonhoeffer modified Y incision. The template, please. Tissue necrosis consistent with sudden trauma, adrenal flange engorged as expected. I'm incising the uterus now. Atypical odor inconsistent with this state of decomposition. Daniel? 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 Matt, stay back! Keep everybody back! George, seal the door.
What happened?
He's dead. The fumes, clearly lethal to humans, whatever they are, came from her amniotic fluid.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Never.
Eenos. Doesn't surprise me.
George, it couldn't have anything to do with that.
With what? Come on, guys, let me in on this. This is a police investigation. What's the story with these Eenos? Kathy?
On the ship, they performed the lowest tasks. They were responsible for disposing of all the refuse, garbage, bodily waste, biological hazards, corpses.
Yeah, so?
They had to feed themselves from the waste. Sometimes when there was nothing else, they were forced to eat the dead.
They were cannibals, Matt. Cannibals. That's why you've never heard of the Eenos. They're a shame.
Well, okay, they were slaves, weren't they? They didn't exactly have a lot of choice.
Sometimes death is the preferable choice.
I'll be sure and remember that, Your Holiness. But I don't care what she had for breakfast. She still shouldn't be lethal, should she?
No. I'll have to arrange special precautions to continue the autopsy.
Buck, dinner.
Can I have a glass of sour milk?
You're too young for milk.
Have a beer, honey.
Beer's for little kids.
Oh, Emily, we need to get you excused from school for Father-Daughter Day. Remind me to write you a note.
How was the job interview?
About 500 guys showed up. I didn't fill out an application.
Well, if you don't fill out an application, Buck, you won't even have a chance.
Mom, you really think I want to stuff tacos for a living?
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know, be an architect or a record producer?
An architect or a record producer?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, actually, I have an announcement to make. Albert and May have decided to have a baby.
Cool.
Really?
I didn't think Binoms had babies.
Since they are catalyzers for procreation, they have traditionally led monastic lives. But new planet, new customs. All Albert needs is a Ganom to fertilize May. And since Albert catalyzed you, guess which Ganom they have asked to fertilize May.
Dad, you? That's great!
George, wait. You're gonna have sex with May.
No duh, Mom. How else?
Why did they ask me? I mean, I'm young and my aqua fluid's got a much higher count.
Your aqua fluid hasn't helped you get a job.
George, you're not serious about this.
Of course I am.
And you didn't think to consult me?
No, why?
Well, in order to fertilize May, you're going to have to conserve your aqua fluid, which means you won't be able to have sex with me for a month.
Well, I realize that it is a sacrifice.
Well, now that you've brought it up, the kind of sex we've been having lately, I'll probably not even notice a difference.
What do you mean, Mom?
All we ever do is the Zekchat position.
That's all? Not even putluck?
Oh, putluck is too rough on my shins. Besides, when we get to bed so late, I'm tired.
Well, you won't have to worry about that now, will you? You found the perfect excuse to skip the whole thing.
Susan, I don't understand. I thought you'd be delighted.
Really? My husband says he's not going to have sex with me for a month so he can copulate with another female. And I'm supposed to be delighted.
You sound like a jealous human woman.
Dad.
It's okay, Buck. I obviously don't meet your father's sexual needs. Maybe somebody else can.
Well, that's the last of them.
Oh, thanks. I put your cups in the back of the cupboard. Mine were so cracked and chipped. I hope that's okay.
Sure, good idea.
Oh, you already have one of these. Well, I guess I can just give mine to the Salvation Navy.
Okay.
You know, this was the first thing I bought for myself when I got my own apartment. So, look at us. Here we are, living together.
Living together. Well, why don't we celebrate? I got the perfect drink for the mixed species couple. Sparkling cider. What's this?
Oh, that's the sponge for my drunal flange. It works much better when it's cold. You know that Eeno girl, I sent out her amniotic fluid to be analyzed, and the Bureau for Newcomer Affairs is doing a tissue ID, so we should be able to finish that autopsy tomorrow.
Good. Kathy, about the adrenal flange sponge, that's no big deal. I can get used to that. Really. How'd the news go over?
You'll have to be a little more specific.
Come on. Surrogate George, the sex machine? What'd Susan say?
Well, I hate to disappoint you, Matthew, but she was very pleased.
That's up.
Yes.
Very pleased.
Yes.
Pelvic cavity is now fully exposed. I'm removing the fetal pod. Janice, let me have a tray.
Oh, I love this.
I'm making an incision into the anterior sheath of the fetal pod. Retractors. I'm separating the pod walls. The fetus is now visible.
Oh, boy.
It's deformed.
Oh, yeah. Look at that thing down its back.
The exoskeleton, that's normal for this stage of development.
What? That thing looks like a big bug.
The Tanctonese fetus progresses through several stages of evolutionary development.
Not unlike the human fetus, which at 5 weeks resembles a salamander.
Now, this is the deformity. The abdomen. It's 3 times the normal size.
He announced this at the dinner table. No sex, another woman. Just like that. Well, you're not going to let him get away with this, are you?
Well, what can I do? It's his decision.
There you go with that victim-slave mentality again. Do you want to save this marriage?
Of course I do.
Let's look at your options then. You could try seducing him, remind George of why he married you in the first place, or get even.
Get even.
Make George jealous. Get yourself a taste of that.
Jessica?
Why not? Let George know how it feels. Besides, Rick likes you.
Oh, come on. Rickshaw. I'm an old married female.
I've seen the way he looks at you. Believe me, he'd love to get his hands on your spots.
Oh, will you be quiet? He's a newcomer. He'll hear you.
Good.
I could never do something like that.
Okay, then. Go invest in some French underwear.
Come on, George, I'll buy you a donut. Autopsies make me hungry.
I thought they made you sick.
They do, but after I get sick, I get hungry. Hey, Alberto. May, a Danish for me and a donut for my partner. Jelly weasel, glazed marmot.
Hi, George.
Just coffee with Dijon.
Coming right up?
I bet Susan was surprised when you told her about us.
Yes, she was. Very surprised.
Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on her face.
So did you and Susan decide on a date yet?
Well, we're still looking at our calendar.
Oh, thanks. Good. This came in from the BNA. Tissue ID on that dead nuke girl. Her name is Gail Warnings. Age 16, no next to kin.
Captain, I hope you'll be there when George impregnates May.
What?
Oh, it just wouldn't be the same without you.
My sentiments exactly.
Right.
Still looking at the calendar, huh? Is that a complicated deal over at your house?
Coffee needs a little more mustard.
We got the analysis of that Eenos amniotic fluid.
Her name was Gail Warnings.
All right. Miss Warning's amniotic fluid had a very high concentration of hydrofluoric acid. That's a byproduct of gasoline production. Now, hydrofluoric acid would explain the fumes. It gives off a fluorine gas that is highly toxic to humans.
How could she have been exposed to hydrofluoric acid?
Well, Eenos have been known to find employment on Earth doing jobs not particularly desirable. Toxic waste cleanup, for instance.
You mean the only jobs they could get were the ones nobody else would take? You think that she could have gotten this contaminated from just mopping up spills?
No, not at these levels. She must have been deliberately injected.
Gipwats noidzu.
Tegas du nadat ketis.
At vats ban at even Eenos tambatranka.
She is our salvation. We won't be outcasts anymore. Those who oppressed us, who continue to oppress us, will fall on their knees before us.
Kathy, I'm home.
Hi. I spent all day long putting everything together, so I had to take a shower. So, what do you think?
I see you found room for your clown collection.
Well, I had to move a few things around.
I don't remember those.
Oh, I just bought them. I couldn't resist. Do you know what I just love about them?
Uh-uh.
They're so big.
Yeah.
Did I ever mention that in Tanktonese culture there are no clowns?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that. Well, you did a real nice job. Just one thing, my recliner, I don't see it.
Oh, don't worry, it's safe. I put it in storage.
You put my recliner in storage.
Well, there wasn't any room for it.
I see. No room. Funny. Plenty of room for the clowns. Yep. No dearth of space under the big top.
Matt, are you angry?
Yeah, I'm a little PO'd. I love that recliner. We've been together since Super Bowl '92.
But where would I have put the love seat?
Hey, the recliner was here first.
I don't understand. You said to me, this is your home now. Make yourself comfortable.
That doesn't mean make me uncomfortable. You should have asked first, at least.
Well, I'm sorry. But since you insisted that we move into your chukluck, I thought if nothing else, you would at least let me nest like a Tanktonese female.
Kathy.
What would you rather do at the beach? Play volleyball, lie in the sun, or go snorkeling?
In salt water like I'm gonna fry myself to death?
Okay, so the form's written for humans. The agency just needs your profile so they can find you a job.
All right, volleyball. No, wait. Lie in the sun, catch some UV. I wouldn't go to the beach anyway.
Volleyball.
Man, I'm really destined for great things. Can't even fill out a stupid profile.
George.
Susan.
I'm sorry about last night.
So am I. I realize our sex life has been a little mundane lately.
Well, I'm sure I'm partly to blame. After all, it does take two.
Susan, when you fondle my knee like
I
that...
know. Maybe if I fondled them more often.
Well, I really can't afford to.
Maybe then you wouldn't need May.
What?
If I'd been more responsive to your needs, Nemo.
Oh, no, Susan, you've got this all wrong. This doesn't have anything to do with you.
This doesn't have anything to do with me.
Not in the way that you think. I want to help Albert and May. I'm not having sex with her to have sex with her.
So you've decided. You're gonna go ahead with this.
Susan.
George, why don't you just tell me the truth? I'm not desirable to you anymore.
Well, no. I don't mean that. I find you very, very attractive. Oh, I hate it when you get like this. Susan.
Don't touch me.
You're looking a bit sour, Matthew.
Kathy 86'd my lounger. and send in the clowns.
Oh, clowns. I love clowns. Did you know that clowns are not indigenous to our culture?
George!
George, you okay?
Sorry. These old computers, but look, I got you a new surge protector. It's the least I could do for my genome.
Thank you, Albert.
And we realized that we were very inconsiderate in asking you to set a date for the ceremony without knowing May's cycle. So here we made a list of all the times when she would be the most fertile. So now this one is a Monday, so it may not be so convenient for some people.
Thank you, thank you, Albert. I'll talk to Susan.
Okay.
You know, George, as a long-time observer of criminal behavior, I'd say you're trying to hide something.
Sykes, you said that I authorized a priority search on a gale warnings.
Oh, thanks, Cap.
I didn't authorize a priority search on anyone. You forged my signature. Again.
It tends to speed up the process.
Next time you're on report.
Okay. George, she was employed at a toxic waste disposal plant.
I'm Terry Firma. I'm the owner of New Life.
I'm Detective Sikes. This is Detective Francisco. George.
It's all right. Your partner is observing traditional Tanktonese custom when meeting an Eeno. We're considered unclean.
We're investigating the death of one of your employees, Gail Warnings.
Gail? Dead?
Witnesses say she was attacked by 2 Eeno males.
It's, more likely Tanktonese. We're often the victim of hate crimes.
From the description of what they were wearing, I'd say they worked here as well.
Well, I certainly hope not. We consider ourselves kind of a family.
Well, speaking of family, are you aware that Ms. Warnings was pregnant?
No, actually. Did you know that Gail Warnings was pregnant, Soren?
No, I did not.
She was contaminated with hydrofluoric acid. Do you process that here?
Yes, among other industrial wastes. Come this way.
Eno.
I guess you know hydrofluoric acid is bad news for humans.
You don't have anything to worry about, Detective. This room is the end point in our process. Nothing running through these pipes can hurt you. You neutralize the waste on the elemental level. Using a cold fusion technique that we perfected on the ship, we're able to manipulate the strong force within an atom. In the case of hydrofluoric acid, for example, we transmute the fluorine into neon, create a harmless inert compound, and then flush it into the ocean. Can't hurt you, can't hurt the fish.
Very impressive. But that doesn't explain how Ms. Warnings could have become so contaminated.
Yeah, I don't understand it myself. At no point in the process do our technicians come into direct contact with the waste. We're constantly monitored by OSHA and the EPA. The only thing I could think, she must have disregarded our safety guidelines.
Well, if you learn anything that could help us out, please give us a call.
Sure, I'd be more than happy to do that. Eenos try not to attract attention to themselves. Living in a society where we're treated as invisible has taught us to be just that.
Hi.
Hi.
I had a pound of hamburger in the fridge. Have you seen it?
Oh,
Oh, what?
were you going to eat that?
Sure I was gonna eat it. Why wouldn't I eat it?
Well, it smelled so bad.
It smelled fine. It smelled the way hamburger's supposed to smell like. Where is it?
In the bedroom closet, on the back shelf.
What?
Well, I couldn't imagine that anyone would want that meat, so I used it to create a bacterial culture.
A bacterial culture? Right. What the hell's the matter with me? Why didn't I guess that?
Matt, I'm sorry. I'll go to the store.
No, it's okay. Really, I eat too much red meat as it is. You know, all that cholesterol. I'll just have some vegetables.
I've ruined your dinner.
No. This is great. Really. Fun. Hey, that program that you wanted to see on PBS is on tonight. Chinese barrel dancing. They dance on the barrels or in the barrels?
Matt, I have to go back to the hospital tonight. I just came home to change my clothes. Well, they were understaffed in pediatrics, so I volunteered to work nights all week.
All week? I'll never see you.
I know.
What's the point of living together if you're never around?
Well, considering the mess I've made of things lately, maybe that's for the best.
Kathy.
No, Matt. I'm just not very good at this.
Oh, Susan, I just thought you might like to know that barrel dancing special is on tonight.
I'm busy, George.
All right. Buck!
Oh, jeez. What?
You don't have a job, and you're sitting here playing virtual games.
Dad, it's 10 o'clock. There's not a lot of job interviews this time of night.
You lie around the house like some lazy Eeno. You should be thinking about your life.
All I ever do is think about my life.
The problem is you have no focus. By the time I got out of quarantine, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I went out, and I did it.
The only reason you did squat was because of affirmative action. Well, that's gone, so good for you and diddy wipe for me.
Things might be a little tougher now than when I first started out, but that's all the more reason you need a driving purpose, a goal.
Are you guys at it again?
Oh, now your sister, she has always had focus. She has always known exactly what she wanted to be.
Cut him some slack, Dad. Not everybody wants to be Secretary of the Interior.
Well, it's the principle of the thing that I'm talking about. Oh, Emily, by the way, don't forget, Father-Daughter Day.
I know.
I just don't want you to throw away your future.
Yeah, thanks.
Asim, Malaysia, Ukira, Guatemala.
O seka und naiu frudek.
Na tega, bon mispari su.
O yus kifari kiepinos, dawi irakesu.
Stumbrutsi su. Tamse, ne.
That's an Eenos. All right, but I'm on the... What is an Eenos? What's an Eenos? Hey, what do you guys...
Now, type 187, and all the homicide arrests within the last 48 hours come up on your monitor. Well, these old computers are a little slow.
Nihilist?
Now, when you have a suspect... and you
Excuse
want to
me?
check for...
You're Detective Sikes?
Yeah?
I'm Carrie on Meg. I used to work with Gale Warnings. She was my friend.
Please, have a seat.
She was trying to get away from them so they wouldn't take her baby. It's because of them that she's dead. And if they knew I was here, they'd kill me too. We just barely managed to escape.
Emily, why don't you wait for me outside?
No.
Who's they?
At the plant. We're always asleep when it happens. They catalyze and impregnate us. And then when it's time to transfer the pod, they just take them away and we never see our babies.
You're saying Eno women are being artificially fertilized and their offspring stolen from them?
And Terry lied to you about the chemicals. They don't process the waste. They just store it.
Well, thank you for coming down.
Hold on. Can you prove any of this?
The chemicals are there. You can find them. They're in the tunnels.
Tunnels.
They're everywhere.
This is the address of the Bureau of Newcomer Affairs. They'll help you get settled if you're afraid to go back to the plant.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
We'll do whatever we can.
How could you treat her like that? You were horrible.
Well, you heard her. Artificially impregnated and stolen pods and tunnels everywhere, and we're supposed to take that seriously.
It's just because she's an Eno.
Well, Eenos are certainly known to stretch the...
I think you're a bigot.
Do I have to remind you of who Eenos are and what they did? They ate the flesh of other Tanktonese.
Like they had a choice. If you'd been in their situation, how do you know you wouldn't have done the same thing?
Emily.
So you didn't get the promotion, big deal. You'll get it next time.
Yeah, right. Yes, Rick.
Susan, I just want to say I think you got a raw deal. It's too bad I'm not running this company.
Well, thank you.
Susan, listen, I'm getting together with a few of my friends tonight. Why don't you come party with us?
What, go out?
Yeah. Get your mind off things. Forget about the job. Forget about George.
No, I don't know. I don't feel much like partying.
Which is why you need to, girl. Come on, what do you say?
George!
May?
Did you check with Susan about those dates?
The dates.
I'm getting close to my first fertility spike, George, and if we don't make a decision soon, we'll have to wait till my next cycle.
Well, I've been thinking, and maybe I'm not the best ganom for you.
What do you mean?
Maybe you should find someone younger with a higher UCLA count. And, well, genetically speaking, I must tell you that premature spot fading does run in my family.
Well, we don't want anybody else. Unless you don't want to be our ganom.
Oh, no. Of course I want to be your ganom.
What is it then? Is it your family? Is it Susan? Does Susan have a problem with this?
No. Well, yes. It's just that, you see, she sees the delicacy of the situation, the complexity.
Complexity?
Well, you are another female, May, and I can't have intercourse with Susan. Well, it's just that she's feeling a little fragile right now with her work and me, and, this isn't helping any, and, well, who knows? Maybe she'll feel different.
Hey, George, listen to this. According to a Dr. Frances Tacker, she's an environmental engineer out at UCLA, no one's found a way to transmute fluorine by cold fusion or anything else.
Well, she's a human, right?
Yeah, so?
Well, what does she know about Tanktonese technology?
She knows every time she's tried to get New Life to demonstrate the operation, they've always made some excuse. Dr. Tacker thinks it's a scam.
What about OSHA and the EPA inspectors?
Come on, George. They're both way understaffed. Every 10 years, some yo-yo comes in and signs them off. The big question is, if they're not processing the waste, where are they hiding it? In some tunnels, maybe?
Please help me. Please.
Nothing for you, Eno.
Oh, please.
Back to the sewer.
I brought you some things. The sweater, some warm socks. There's food in here, too.
Thank you.
Let's do slots with us, Eno. Eno. Look, Eno's got a friend. Eno lover. Eno lover.
Yeah, well, maybe she's not a friend. Maybe she's dinner.
Eno lover. You wind up on a plate.
Stay like so Eno's fine. Stay like me stew.
You probably don't taste too good, Eno lover. You need a little salt.
Yeah. Judge denied a request for a warrant to search New Life.
So what do you want me to do?
Get him on the phone and scream. Get us that warrant.
You obviously didn't get the message. The city isn't enthusiastic about any investigation of New Life.
What do you mean?
Money. How do you think Congress balanced the federal budget? They shafted the cities. We can't afford light bulbs, and you want to investigate one of the few businesses that's bringing some revenue into this town?
What, Texas?
That's just the beginning. Every load of waste that's delivered to New Life, the city collects a fee. Remember all those third world countries we used to ship our toxic crap to? Well, they ship to us now. Them and everybody else.
Earthquake!
4.1.
4.3.
Huh? Hey, Braveheart. Listen, all the fees in the world aren't going to help the city if it's sitting on a cesspool.
Well, Sykes, that just goes to show how much you know. Let me tell you.
George.
What?
We just got a call. Your daughter's been involved in a street disturbance down on Little Tank Town. They've taken her to county hospital.
Fuck. Where's Emily?
Doctor's in with her.
How is she?
They beat her up pretty bad. Carrie, too. But I guess you wouldn't hear about some lazy Eno.
Did you call your mother?
They're trying to find her.
Emily.
Dad! She was very lucky. If the salt water had gotten in her eyes, she'd be blind.
Carrie, how's Carrie?
She's in X-ray. We think it's just the arm that's broken.
What were you doing in Little Tank Town with that Eno girl?
I just wanted to help her. They hit her for no reason. She didn't do anything. They just hit her and hit her.
Oh, Emily.
Why don't you let me finish up in here? We'll be out in just a few minutes.
Here you go. I already put the mustard in there.
This was my fault.
What, George? Just a bunch of punks who ought to be flambéed.
Oh, no, man. It was hatred. Their hatred, mine, it makes no difference. Poisoned me. Almost got my daughter killed.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
When I was on the slave ship, alone in my cell, I would be seized with terror, asking myself how far I would go to survive. Would I betray a friend? Would I deny my family? Every day, I did things that I was ashamed of. Where would I draw the line? Emily was right, and you were right. Anyone could have done what the Eenos did. That's why we make them our scapegoats.
Scapegoats?
Oh, yes. Scapegoats. We hate them because they make us confront ourselves.
George.
Hi, Carrie.
Miss Onbeck. I'm so very sorry. I'd like to help you if you'll let me. There is this place that I've heard of.
Enos live here?
That's what I've been told.
Hello? Anybody home? Nope, nobody home. Oh, yeah?
We'll wait.
Are you cold? No.
Sit in the middle of nowhere. Nothing to eat, no beer. Why not? Kathy's off, saving all the little tots from ringworm.
I've got nothing better to do tonight.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Hiya. How's it going?
Naki Valtrov, Clubby Reese.
What'd she say? We in trouble?
No. We are grateful that you brought her. We can help her learn how to live with dignity. Come.
Where are we going?
The faintest idea.
Wow. We watched and we listened. We talked amongst ourselves and we decided that we could trust you. That maybe you could do something. These are pictures of a dream most of us have had.
What does it mean?
It tells about a birth of a queen, or a queen mother. Not human, not Tenctonese.
Queen mother. Queen bee? And what's that? Some kind of hive?
It says the Queen Mother will bring about a new order. That the Eenos will serve as her priests. All other creatures will bow before them.
It's nice, real nice.
You don't understand. We showed you this to warn you. We don't believe this is just a dream. We believe that there are Eenos who already serve the Queen Mother. And if she isn't stopped, she will destroy your civilization. All civilization will be destroyed. By her.
Rosit, ipaks taraguyas epip. Kiklaptula.
Gatte arosi tinel esros.
Firositigas nak rus. Ienulink ris.
La race. Fari.
Sto arosi ansi tikveke. Wait nayan atut mesa. Sika. Oils pinapika. Namari.
It's me. Anybody home? Yeah. That chance. Ah, my old friend. What shall we do tonight? Have a drink? Don't mind if I do. What's that? TV. Good idea. Yeah, we really needed this love seat.
If you felt a bit shaky today, no, you're not becoming unglued. We had a little trembler, 4.3 on the Richter scale.
Attaboy, George.
In other news, a downtown apartment building had to be evacuated today when its tenants were overcome by noxious fumes. Our own Gina Rutenberg has the story.
That gas has been identified as fluorine. Fluorine, which is given off by certain types of industrial waste. Now, luckily, there were no serious injuries today. However, authorities have told me that in heavy enough concentrations, fluorine is fatal to human beings. Now, right now, the source of that gas remains a mystery. There are no plants in this area that are known to use hydrofluoric acid. But luckily, the fumes have subsided enough.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Jessica. Susan.
Hi, Rick.
Please, have a seat.
Jessica didn't tell me you were going to be here.
Well, would you not have come had you known?
Oh, no. No, of course not. Well, I mean,
Ma'am, make a great drink here. It's soured creamed mint and pineapple juice. What do you say?
Sure.
Waitress? You look beautiful tonight. Then again, you always do.
It's already been a long day. Couldn't this wait until tomorrow?
No, pull up a chair.
Susan went out with her friends. Didn't even ask me if I wanted to come along.
Yeah, we'll join the club. George, those chemical fumes in that apartment building today, this isn't the first time. In the last year and a half, there have been 3 other leaks, all fluorine, all from unknown sources. The first one was when the Bonaventure was demolished. The second one was after another quake. The third one was after a natural gas line exploded.
All ground disturbances.
Yeah. Now check this out. Plotted the locations of all 4 leaks. Look at this. The old streetcar system, the red car, all of this was underground. And above ground, where the old terminal was, the New Life plant.
Carries tunnels.
They are hiding the waste, and that's where. Any earthquake, explosion, any ground disturbance, and it leaks.
Matt. The tunnel pattern is the same.
Same as what?
The Eno drawing.
No judge is going to give us a search warrant, George. We got to go down there on our own.
You'll need protective gear.
I'll wrangle a suit from Kathy.
It was amazing. And the Eenos showed us their drawings because they wanted to warn us.
What's Dad gonna do about it?
He wasn't sure.
He rags on me and says I'm not focused, and he's gonna sit back and do nothing. That's real focused.
Look, Dad's a policeman. He can't just do whatever he wants.
But what happens to the Eenos in the plant? Okay, all right. We'll see who's focused. Where's that New Life plan?
Why? What are you going to do?
Monday. After work. My place. I can't stop thinking about you. I've wanted this for so long.
Excuse me, I want to see Dr. Kathy Frankel.
I'm sorry she isn't here.
Oh, what time did she get off?
Dr. Frankel wasn't on duty tonight.
Oh, yeah, she was. She's been working extra shifts all week long.
Dr. Frankel did not work all day today, and she didn't work last night either.
Did she leave a contact number in case of emergencies?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to give it out.
This is police business.
Okay. I'd better talk with my supervisor.
Thanks for your assistance.
Hey!
It's one of those new 8-digit numbers. Looks like a little Tangton prefix. 5551-9974. Yeah. 3319 West Hill, Galaxy Hotel. Thanks, Phil. I owe you.
Watch it, jerk!
Who is it?
It's me. Can I come in?
I guess I knew you'd find out sooner or later. You're such a good detective.
At the bathroom? You in there?
Matt?
Open up! Come on out! Where is he?
He?
The guy you're shacking up with.
There is no guy.
Oh, yeah, right. You come here every night and play solitaire.
I don't play cards. I just sit.
Kathy, be straight with me.
I come here to be alone.
Alone? I don't get it.
I don't have my apartment anymore. I don't have any place to be.
What do you mean? You've got a place with me.
I was raised a slave, Matt. I have never had a mate. Take Denise or human. I don't know how. I love you. But I don't know how to be your mate. Every time I walk through that door of your apartment, I'm so afraid I'm gonna say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. I'm so afraid you won't want me anymore.
Kathy.
Sometimes it just gets to be too much and I have to go away. I love you, Matt. And I want this to work. I just don't know what to do.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure this out. It's okay.
The Tectonese marriage is built on 3 pillars: spiritual intimacy, emotional intimacy, and physical intimacy. My name is Wendy, and this is my husband, Skip. We're here to help you reach the fullest potential for loving, physical intimacy in your marriage.
Excuse me, I'm an architect student at USC. I'm doing a report on historical buildings in Los Angeles. I wonder if I could get the plans to the old red car terminal.
Yeah.
Well, sealed off on the inside. Steel. Overside.
Suave, George, very suave. Inviting.
Good point, yeah.
So nobody.
Albert, May. Oh, these look good.
We're sorry to bother you here at work.
Oh, that's all right.
We just wanted to let you know that you don't have to worry. Albert and I have found an aqua bank, and I'm going to be fertilized there.
Oh.
We felt bad because we saw how upset George was getting.
George.
He loves you very much. He can't be happy if you're not happy.
You know that, don't you?
I guess sometimes I just don't feel very lovable or worthy.
Well, everyone feels like that sometimes.
It's worse for us because we were slaves. Most of our lives, we were treated like we were nothing. It's a hard thing to get over.
Albert almost didn't marry me because he thought he wasn't good enough. Can you believe that?
I almost made a terrible mistake. You can get a lot of trouble when you don't love yourself.
Well, goodbye, Susan.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Matt.
Hydrofluoric acid.
Kerry was right.
Only 6 barrels. This can't be all of it. George? What the hell is this?
Fluorine. The hydrofluoric acid. This is where they store it.
Why? How the hell did they make this? Looks like a giant hive.
Not how, but who. And if it is a giant hive, then there must be...
A queen. A queen mother.
Footsteps.
Stop! Police! Freeze! Fuck.
Dad? Matt?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help out. I wanted to do something. It was horrible, Dad. Horrible.
What?
What I found.
Can you show us?
We shouldn't go back there.
Show us, Buck.
Okay. I was looking for the chemicals to prove that Carrie was right, and I found this.
Probably happened during yesterday's quake.
Yeah, that light looked kind of strange.
There's something behind that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, look at the size of those things.
Queen must be
huge.
Oh man, let's get out of here.
horrible.
I told ya.
That's not the worst of it, guys. Mom's still out there.
This must be the new order from the Eno drawing. Some kind of mutant newcomer species.
How did this happen?
Matt, do you remember the Eno fetus? How deformed it was. It must feed off hydrofluoric acid in the womb.
Hydrofluoric acid in those honeycombs. They must eat the stuff. Like I said, let's get out of here.
Mark, you wait here.
Dad, no!
Wait here.
Not a good idea.
These are the fetuses, aren't they? The ones you take from the Eno females.
So she went to the police.
You contaminate Eno females with hydrofluoric acid?
To deform their offspring to create these monsters.
They are not monsters. They're the future. The Earth is choking on waste. We can tolerate it. They thrive on it.
Something had to be done. Humans are destroying this planet. They will save it. They will consume all the waste.
Sooner or later, natural selection would have produced a species that could survive here. All we've done is speed up evolution.
Oh, thanks. We appreciate that.
The one they call the Queen Mother. She was your first...
You know about the Queen Mother?
We didn't create her. A pregnant Eno female was accidentally exposed to hydrofluoric acid. She aborted just before the transfer to male stage. The fetus lived.
She's waiting for you.
Well, she can wait a little longer.
No.
You guys really think with a queen in your back pocket, you're gonna rule the world?
All we want is to live with dignity.
For generations, the Eenos have been outcasts. No more. We will control our destiny.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, but you ain't driving this bus. She is.
What do you mean? We created them. They can't exist without us.
How can you say that with all those eggs hatching?
What eggs?
She can't lay eggs.
Like hell, we just saw about 1,000 of them.
You're lying. He's lying.
You really don't know. Because the cavern was sealed until that earthquake.
He's lying. He is lying. They're stalling for time.
Obviously, one of your creatures has been able to impregnate her.
Yo, Darwin, she doesn't need you. Sooner or later, you get extinct.
Enough! Let's go.
George, untie me! Untie me! Now you! Got the kids after us.
They were right. She doesn't need us.
Looks clear. Buck, anything bad I've ever said about you, I take it all back.
You should have gotten out while you could. Gone for help.
No, you shouldn't have. How'd you find us?
Building plans.
Yeah. Now all we gotta do is find a way to slip past a million angry slugs.
And fast.
Matt. These are the pumps that are supposed to flush the treated waste into the sea.
What, do you expect us to surf out of here?
If we reverse the pumps, flood the tunnels with salt water.
I'm with you, George. This thing's gotta be half Newcomer. The salt water should fry him.
Right.
But, George, wait a minute. The honeycombs, we can't just flush them out. It'll poison the city.
There's a steel fire door. If we make sure that it's closed...
Dad.
Just a second, Buck. The water will never reach the
Dad.
city.
Perfect end to a perfect day.
We've seen the eggs. We're talking about flooding the tunnels with salt water?
Yes.
We don't have much time. We're surrounded.
What about the other Eenos in the plant?
Can't they get us out of here?
No, we're cut off. We have to go.
No, wait. You've got to wait until we shut the fire door.
George, there's no time. You've got to open it up now. I'll go make sure the fire door's closed. I'll see you up top. Don't get your toes wet.
All right.
We're getting closer, Dad.
All right, let's reverse. Let's go this way.
Let's go. Hurry.
These tunnels will be flooded in about a minute.
Let's help him.
tunnels. Close it up! Seal it off! Are you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Matt.
Sykes, I just came from the mayor's office. She wants me to extend her heartfelt thanks in exposing this dangerous criminal enterprise.
Really?
Yeah. Off the record, she told me, tell that dumb SOB he's cost the city millions. If I could, I'd have his ass bounced off the force. So, looks like we're not getting those new computers.
The engine's too far away. Need it closer.
That'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes.
Patty Mel, Bureau of Newcomer Affairs.
Oh, yes. Hello.
I understand there are some displaced Eenos need our services.
Give me a minute.
Sure.
Most of them knew nothing. I'm the one who should be punished.
I think everyone has been punished enough. Come. There's someone here to help you. Come, please.
Outside? We've only lived in here. This is all we know.
That's all going to change now.
Thank you, Detective.
Thank you.
Jovan.
Buck. I'm sorry for how I've been lately. The things that I've said. I worry about you, and sometimes it comes out in a negative way. Sometimes I can be my own worst enemy.
Me too, Dad. It's okay.
No. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud. And I'm not going to worry anymore.
Little step up. Easy, easy. Don't open your eyes. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Ta-da!
Is it some kind of artwork?
No. The single next door. It was vacant, so I rented it. For you. You're home away. You know, when everything gets to be too much. You can just come in here and close the blanket. George's been up there with May about 45 minutes. Now, isn't that a little excessive?
Oh, George is very thorough when it comes to fertilizing.
I just hope I did as good a job at catalyzing.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be
Right.
You know,
Maybe George and Albert will help us have a baby someday.
Now, how does that work exactly?
There he is.
George.
How did it go?
Well, I think. Oh, May is almost ready to come down.
Thank you, George.
Do you need to lie down?
Oh, no. I'm all right. Susan, Thank you for allowing this.
So handsome, so intelligent. You're too fine a male specimen not to share.
Well, when they're all gone, you will have my undivided attention. Tomorrow, I've been boning up.
Really?
Here, Dad. Way to go.
Oh, thank you, son.
Yeah.
Have one for yourself.
Cool.
You want some ice for your elbows, Dad?
Well, I'm not that old.
Now, Buck, you only have one of those.
Oh, Mom. Lighten up.
Thank you for coming. Was thrown on by Sloth.
Not your fault.
Oh, look. George.
Aim Kike Singh.
Aim Kike Singh.